It is great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. It's the UCF Knights and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Lubbock has one of the best fan bases in college football. When you step on the field, they are welcoming, they are loud, and they are passionate about their Red Raiders. This has become a must-visit venue. If you're talking about college football, do not sleep on Lubbock, Texas. The Red Raiders are ready to roar. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Red Raiders ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Knights offense will go to work first. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays. And then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll run out of the gun with Watson. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
To the air, it's Barnett. Left side, it's Thomas. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long. Containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
How about this defense coming out the gates? First drive, getting to the quarterback. They wanted to affect the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. Already 2 sacks on this first drive.
Out wide left, it's Charles. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on 1 time. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Red Raiders offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And it will be Will Hammond at the controls. Last time out, a solid day in a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores.
Yeah, and you know, when we talk to the coaching staff, they just sort of say, hey, we're going to go as our quarterback goes. And they're on a nice little win streak right now. And the biggest reason why is because the play of the guy behind center. He has been lights out throwing it. He's been making big plays, keeping the offense on rhythm and avoiding the turnovers. That's all been critical. He keeps playing like this, they're going to keep winning games.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
That one just came off his hand badly. Long way to go on 2nd down. Caught by Williams on the left. Turning it on. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw again. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Way off target there.
Well, you got to love that if you're on defense, because you were able to affect the quarterback with pressure, and you only rushed 3 guys. Well done.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Drops back. It's Hammond. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Quick give. It's Coleman Williams. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. Quarterback changing the play. He'll set up to throw. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Red Raider. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Makes the grab, it down immediately, he picks up a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Off play action. Left side, it's Charles. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Knights will hustle to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They'll give it to Watson. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
Yeah, and I like the quarterback's quick decision-making, puts it on the ground, decides to take it himself, goes, gets the necessary yardage, first down.
The Knights have this offense rolling. Finds his man on the RPO. There he goes. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Keeps it. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Quick step and go. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And, man, I don't know that there's a better 1-2 punch in all of college football when it comes to complementing each other than these two backs. Dickey can run downhill, stay square, be powerful. Williams can you can play touch football in an elevator and lose to that guy. So dynamic, good out of the backfield. Palmer, this offense, I know they got a new QB, but to me it starts on the ground.
It does, and I think that's the part that really makes this offense so unique and dynamic, is it really is an air raid principle type offense, but they're still running it about 50% of the time. And you just mentioned the two guys back there. When you've got talent like that, why not? They absolutely should tote the rock.
Makes the grab. It's Carpenter. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give is to Williams. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Out wide left, it's Simmons. Could not make his way to the corner. The Red Raiders moving quickly to the line. To throw, it's Hammond. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Red Raiders! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success.
Makes a grab and room to run. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
They'll move the tight end. Second down, going to throw it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a fourth down. The Knights decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. The give is to Williams. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Hammond. Look out! Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down.
And he's really proven to this defense that he's just not a one-trick pony. He can beat you through the air, and now he can do this. Now he can take off and scramble, move the sticks, get us first down for his offense. This defense, they're starting to...
And the rush will get to him at the 25. And the Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll move the wide receiver. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
Wants to throw one first. Caught by Williams on the right. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Making the adjustment on the play. On 3rd down, here's Quentin Joyner. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Scanning the field is Hammond. Throwing right. Hits the open man. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one should have been an INT.
Just gets rid of that one.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Wants to throw again. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Got it right in the heart of the end zone. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20. mark him at the 19. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
Still looking. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Hammond. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They were all over it. And the Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Right side, it's Eakin. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. The Red Raiders come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Drops back on 1st down. He's going to take off. Breaks into the open. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, 1st down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. There's some room. He's at the 10, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raider. The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he closed the deal by racing 35 yards to pay dirt. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I... one-on-one to go and make me a play. Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go?
Makes the catch, and he's free. He's inside the 40, the 20. He's at the... And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Making the adjustment. Moves the pocket. It's Hammond. Out wide right, it's Williams. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. Left side is Eakin. At the 45 on his way. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Right side, it's Carter. At the 35, he's got room. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Out wide right, it's Danzy. Good throw and catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Red Raiders have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Deep in the end zone. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to...
Wide open spaces. The 50. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, UCF! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
That was a big touchdown for them, too, because they're still trailing. They've got a lot of work ahead of them here in the second half, but I think that's going to give them a lot of confidence now going into halftime. I can't wait to see what they do here in the second half.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin our coverage with Alabama taking on the number 10 team, the Oklahoma Sooners. And it's the Crimson Tide who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today.
The Knights will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They'll open the second half with a run. Runs through a tackle. With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. They'll ride the hot hand.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Trying to squeak through the pile. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Turning it on. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Handoff to Joyner. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. The Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. In traffic, it's Carter. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. To the air, it's Hammond. Big guy smells it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. They'll ride him again. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollock.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore the...
Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Charles. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Watson. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Trying to get the corner. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Knights send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Signal goes into the air, and he makes the fair catch at the 10. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
To the air, it's Hammond. Moving out to the right. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Out wide left, it's Johnson. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right side, it's Carter. There he goes. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Coleman Williams. Might have a chance. Running inside the 20. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
The Knights start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Second and long here. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Fires on the run. Makes a grab along the left sideline for the huge gain.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Just watching the clock run out on this one, and we can turn our attention to what's in store for next week here in the midpoint of the season. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Running inside, it's Chambers.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And that's exactly why this linebacker has to stay on the field every single down, because he's so good in space. He's good against jet sweeps, he's good against bubble screens, and he can race outside and get receivers down on the ground quickly.
On third down, he drops to throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Snapped on fourth down. Lets it fly on the move. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. The 30, at the 20. Touchdown, Red Raiders. He got a step and just dusted the field. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. It's complete to the right. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. They're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Here comes the heat. Buying some time. Stopped right at the 24-yard line, and that's short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down. The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
Why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. Powers inside. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Red Raiders are rolling down the field. Here's Quentin one more time. Thrust that arm out. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. No, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. A costly holding penalty backs him up. It's 1st and 20. They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. They want that clock to run. Breaks into the open. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Long way to go on 2nd down. Going with the ground game left.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
And as the quarterback takes a knee, that clock keeps dwindling away, now under a minute to play. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. With the clock running, this should be the final play. When you hit this point in the season, week 7, you sort of turn the corner and you remain unbeaten. At this point, you've morphed into a championship contender.